Hey, Erico here. I was trying to clear my throat before I actually started this video. I don't know what's going around. I don't know if it's a flu. I don't know if it's allergy. I don't know if because like springtime is coming, but I've been sick. I've been sick for like 5 days. And my voice has been messed up. We've gone down to like the deep, low growl voice again. I'm trying to get my voice back to where it's supposed to be. But it's been a struggle. I've been coughing up a lot of mucus. I was just sick. I've had like major headaches, body pain, sore throat. Oh, the struggles were piling on, and it was too many. And I don't want to struggle at all. I don't want it. Take it back. But Japan is going through another really big, high-profile crime that has happened. And you know, Japan doesn't have a whole lot of mischief going on there, but this one happened just yesterday, and it wasn't a whole lot of information when it first came out. Happened on the streets of Shinjuku in Tokyo, and this one woman was deadly attacked. She was pierced and left in the street. Nobody knew what had happened. The only thing that was there was a phone and the selfie stick that she had used. And so, you know, people were shocked because it's like, oh Lord, here we go again with people being stabbed. It's like Japan tried to stay peaceful, then we always got that one crazy person that is bound for the crazy house and the loony bin coming in and thinking that they can just go and just start swiping and trying to stab like they in an anime. So there wasn't a whole lot of information about the victim, and now today there's been a lot of news outlets on Japanese television, and I've been watching a lot of them.
高野健一容疑者42歳が殺人未遂の疑いで逮捕。サバイバルナイフで刺された佐藤愛梨さんは、搬送先の病院で死亡が確認されました。警視庁によりますと、2人の間にあったとみられるのが金銭トラブル。
携帯電話の料金や当面の生活費がないという理由で貸してほしい。お姉さんの生活費を貸してほしいという理由で振り込んだ。
高野容疑者は警視庁の調べに、消費者金融から借金をしたとも話しているということです。
200万円を超える額を貸しているけど、返してもらえないから犯行をする決心をした。
最上愛の名前で配信活動をしていた佐藤さん。警視庁は2人が配信をきっかけに知り合ったと見ています。
Where they're just piling on the information. Everything has come out, what has happened. This woman was a live streamer. She had an alias. There are people online saying that she was a voice actress. From what I saw, it seemed like she was more of a live streamer, but I don't know too much about what her profession was. I also looked and saw that she was doing like regular work on the side. She was working at a restaurant, and that's where this connection came from with the attacker who ended up attacking her. So she was doing live streaming, and it started where she actually told her followers that she was going to be in Shinjuku, and she was doing like checkup pop-in videos. So most of the people watching her knew where she was. This was a big mistake. Why? I don't know why people do this, but this man knew as well. So she was live streaming, having herself a good time, being real ganky and happy. And while she was being happy and, you know, with the camera and smiling and everything, being cute, he came up behind her with a whole saliva knife. Those knives that you use to cut wood and make fires. Oh. And he started stabbing her. He stabbed her multiple times. So he stabbed her first in the neck. Then he stabbed her in her head. And she immediately fell to the ground. There was witnesses. There was one man that saw the attack from the apartment. There was another man that saw the attack from across the street as well. And the man ended up trying to get away. The police did apprehend him, of course. He didn't get very far. And when they did take him in, he was saying, yeah, I meant to attack her, but, I didn't mean to kill her. I just meant to, make her feel pain and attack her. Sir. So what, you were gonna cut her up into little pieces and thought she was gonna be okay? Were you gonna slice her up like she was some type of food? Sushi? You have a knife. You stabbed her. You know you could stab someone the right way and kill them instantly. You just need to hit the right artery and capiche, they gone. So I don't know what world he living in. He must be from the Twilight Zone. Head must be in the Twilight Zone somewhere, because that didn't make any sense. And then on top of that, they looked as though he had a book bag. It had a whole nother knife. I can't even talk. Inside of the book bag. What were you planning on doing with the other knife? Were you gonna take the knife out and just be doing like this and cutting her up? I was like, okay, so this man has some real pent up grudges toward this poor girl. So I was like, what happened? I have to clear my throat on this one, excuse me. So, you dig and you go deeper and try to find out what's the background story of this. And come to find out, there was actually a connection between these two. So he used to frequent the restaurant that she worked at, and it's hard to say if there was actually like a relationship there. This girl was 22. This man was what, 42, 45. And come to find out, he had actually given her money for living expenses. He gave her over 2 million yen. And that would equal about, in American money, like a little over $1,300. And so he wanted his money back. And she didn't want to give him the money back. So I don't know if she exchanged that money for sexual favors. I don't know if she was dating him, his play girlfriend. But this is what had come out. And he said, I decided I was going to attack her because she wouldn't give me my money back. And so there's a lot of stories out there before, like, all the information as it came out. They were saying that this man was an anti-fan. He was not. So, like, I was glad that I kind of waited to, like, talk about this, because there was a lot of, like, comments and posts on Reddit and on sites where, a lot of people, once again, I talked about this with the young girl that was an actress in South Korea as well, where, because someone passes away, you want to paint them in a favorable light. I'm very realistic. I feel sorry for people, but, like, what we're not gonna do is try to have memory loss. Because it's like, just because someone passes away doesn't mean that all of a sudden everything they've done in their life is right. So obviously this girl took this man's money. And I don't know if she felt like because she entertained him being an older man, at least according to her age, that she didn't have to pay him back, and she just decided to ignore him. But he said, well, you didn't give me my money back, I'm gonna stab you up on your live stream. He was watching her social media. He was watching her live. She was checking in and telling people where she was, and she was doing like walk-arounds in Shinjuku, and he found her. And he took matters into his own hands. He was wrong. There was nothing right about this. He did not have any right to attack this girl like he did. I don't know what is wrong with people. I don't know why he thought that him just going and taking a knife to her was not going to kill her. I don't know why he thought that him just stabbing her was going to be like, ooh, haha, I stabbed you. Oh yeah, hey, you owe me money. Oh yeah, you can go along now. Oh, this was a big joke. Oh yeah, you should feel bad. Like, I stabbed you, ha ha ha. Oh yeah, that's just a little boo-boo. You can put a band-aid on it. It'd be just fine. What is going on with the world? What is going on with people? I don't get it. I really don't get it. But this also opens up a whole discussion, and it's a really good lesson that I've always tried to live by with social media. Don't tell people your location. Don't do check-in posted videos. You don't need to tell everybody where you're going. When you're vlogging, live streaming, people don't need to know where you are. What's the point? People are not right in the head. There are people that are extremely dangerous. There are people that will have vendettas against you. In this situation, she had something to do with her demise. You know, this wasn't something, I feel bad for her family. I feel bad that she went out the way that she did. I see there's like posts online with people like sending their condolences, but here I do look into the account of what she did to end up from point A to point B and to be in the situation that she's in, because she messed around and she played the game and she didn't get the result that she wanted from the game. Yeah, she got that money, but she also got a knife too. And now she's in heaven or wherever, and this is a lesson to everybody. Be careful who you fraternize with. Be careful taking people's money. Be careful telling people where you are, saying, oh, I'm here, and putting your location on Instagram, Facebook, live stream, whatever like that. People do not need to know. Stay safe out here. Stay to yourself. Do social media, but be smart. Because there are a lot of people out here that don't have good intentions. And they don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. So you gotta care about your well-being. You gotta care about yourself and making sure that you make it back home at the end of the day, because this young lady did not. And it's a sad situation. I feel bad for Japan as well, because this is another brutal instance where it's like you're disrupting the peace. And it is something that happened, and it ended up just being a dispute between them. Like, it was something that was a boiling point where it could have been resolved. I don't know if she was making money from her live streams. She seemed like people knew her. I wish she had just paid this man his money back. It wasn't that big of a large sum of money. I don't know what their agreement was. I don't know if there was something given in replace of the money or what. Maybe the police will look into it. Maybe he will talk to the police. But yeah, throw him in jail. Condolences to her family, to Japan, to the people that had to witness that sad situation. It really is. There's a lot to think about, you guys. How do you feel about this whole situation? My voice is going out. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. Also, the blog Needs to Pop Culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real. Stay real. Live in the real. And I will always be back. I actually had enough voice to do that. I'll see you guys. Thanks for watching.